y'all. This is a video I cannot believe that I'm making. This week I was out of town on a work trip, and I'm in a meeting, and all of a sudden my phone starts blowing up. Come to find out, a wildfire cut loose on the ranch, and thank goodness one of my buddies was out on the property and he saw the smoke, and I was able to get fire service and everything in a pretty prompt amount of time. They ended up having fire trucks and firemen from 3 different towns as far away as like 30 miles even. They brought in the Texas A&M Forest Service, bulldozers, fire trucks, everything. They even had a few planes that were water planes. You know, they're picking up water out of Lake Livingston and dumping it on the fire. One of the pilots actually crashed his plane in Lake Livingston trying to pick up water. I'll put the link to the Fox News article in the description. Check that out. My understanding is the guy's okay. Obviously not great to crash his plane, but he's okay. Can't be more grateful for all the people that were able to come out and work the fire. It ended up burning up about 1,500 acres of our property out here, and thank goodness it wasn't a super windy day and that they were able to get out here relatively quick. Otherwise it could have been bad. So I'm just pulling into the gate on the property. We're gonna get on the Ranger and go ride around and take a look. It's been just a few days since the fire, and we've got a couple of hunting spots that are that were in the direct path. I even got pictures on my game camera of firemen walking back and forth in front of it, and then even a fire truck. And then not a few minutes later the camera quit working, so I think the camera might have got burned up, but we'll see. We're gonna go take assessment of everything, see if anything got damaged beyond repair, and we'll go from there. You know, the fire coming through, it's a significant amount of property that burned. So what now? Deer season is just around the corner. How's that going to affect the wildlife and the animals? So anyway, stay tuned and let's take a look at what the fire did to the property.
This is all from them?
Oh yeah, none of this was there. Man, it smells like a fire. Golly. It's like a whole different world. Look at that wasteland. Like those trees where it's roasted all the way up, man, I bet they're done. Look how brown and gray they are. Jeez.
I don't know about your ladder, bro.
It's a scorcher. Nice to have a deer stand on scaffolding. Who knew that was a fireproof trick? Dude, I mean, you couldn't see anything through these trees with all the limbs and growth, you know?
Right.
This is nuts. We're driving along and we found a spot where the fire is still going, or it's smoldering. There's smoke. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's like an underground pit. It's like it burned roots or something. Holy cow. Dude, that's insane. I wonder if we need to tell them. You know? Or bring a 50-gallon drum of water and pour it down in there. Probably won't do anything. I mean, where does that even go? That's nuts.
But look, they're all over, right?
These little pots. You know what these are?
What?
These are the old tree stumps.
Mm.
So it's like super dry, rotten. You know?
Log.
Right. They come in and cut them. Just old stobs. And so they probably were like freaking kindling, just boom. It's not gonna work anymore. Casualty of the fire. Dang. Oh, is that another one? Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna drive back there. That one's still burning. That one's really still going. Man, I hope we run into those forest guys again. We can tell them. It's just freaky to see. It's like if it just caught on some more of that grass, it'd be going again. It's like when you have a fire at your house, you know. The next day it's just ashes. You lay some new logs on it and it takes off. Man, that's scary. Here's another one. Holy shit. Excuse my language. This is a tree that's on fire and it's still got coals. That doesn't look good. Oh man, look at it flaming. That is not good at all. We gotta find these forest guys. That could set the whole friggin' woods on fire again. Man, it's gonna be a lot. I bet they come and clear cut all this. Oh look. We got a good fire going up here. Cooking.
It's the one that we passed on here.
No, we didn't come in on this road. With that tree that we found burning, we actually hunted down and found the firemen and the Forest Service that was out here patrolling the area, told them about it, and they were going to go check it out, cut the tree up, and douse it so that it didn't flame up. And so that's pretty interesting, cool to be able to somehow kind of participate, although finding a fire is not what we wanted. So we got a little bit more scouting to do to see the rest of the area that's burned. It's really sad to see. It's amazing that it wasn't worse, and we're really fortunate, but nevertheless it happened, and so we just got to make the best of it and hope that this drought ends and we can get some dang rain and not have to worry about it anymore. There's the forestry guys there, one of the trucks tending the fires. They're super nice guys. They said there's actually about 7 fires in succession over several properties. Ours was probably the biggest. Not that it's a contest that you want to win, but nevertheless, they're going to be patrolling it for another couple of days, and then they'll just start sending random people out for kind of spot checking. This is unbelievable. So we're riding around a little bit looking for fires at night. Found one. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Holy crap. That is unbelievable. I'm gonna have to go back to the camp. We're gonna go get some water, big old jug, barrel, bring it out, see if we can douse this thing. Man, that is intense. This is a huge tree, huge dead tree, so it's probably dry as can be, and the whole thing might burn. Oh man, all right, I gotta hurry back to the camp and get some water. That's not good. I'm filling up everything I've got with water. We're gonna take it out there and see if we can put that fire out. There's a fence right there, so that's as close as I can get, but this will work. All right, farmer favor. Now you gotta be fireman favor. I think what we do is dump those little cans on it, and then refill those little ice chests, and then just keep pouring on it, and then we'll take the shovels and just pack it all in. Might actually work. Yesterday, after we found some of those smoldering stumps, we went and found the Forest Service guys and talked to them, and they told us something that I didn't know. You know, they're out here watching to make sure nothing flares up again, and they said one of the things they're looking out for is for more pine needles to be dropped and potentially start the fire over again. They called it casting. And what's crazy is, you know, this is now the second day that we've been out here on the property, and take a look at this. Look at all these fresh pine needles. Obviously they're not green pine needles, they're brown. That's because the trees got burnt, and it kills the pine needles, and then the trees will drop them. And so if there's anything that's smoldering still, it could light all these new pine needles on and make a whole nother fire again. Oh, there's a smoking stump over there. Golly. So that's kind of the danger of what could start the fire all over again and make another bad situation. So it's interesting to see, but the Forest Service is going to keep watching the property for a few more days with heavy attention, and then they'll have somebody randomly coming out checking it. Anyway, wanted to share that I learned from the forest guys.
Okay. So all these, there's a couple, there's not really on this one, but you can see these red dots. Mm-hmm. Those are like burning stumps and whatnot. So we just try to get the ones that are close to the road that are threatened. All this stuff out here is pretty much black. It's not really going to burn, but you see all these needles. Yeah. What happens is when the trees get threatened, all those needles will start falling. So in the next couple of days, all those smoldering stumps.
So check this out. Behind me is the Texas A&M Forest Service, and these guys are about to go out in the woods and walk the fire break, the dozer trail that they have. They had a plane fly over this morning and got a bunch of heat signatures, like a thermal map, and they're going to go check them out, make sure nothing looks like it's getting out of hand. Anyway, really cool guys doing hard work. I'd already filmed an ending for this video, and we're packing up to leave, and look what happened. It is raining. This is amazing. I mean, it wasn't even on the forecast, but like 8% or something. And this is the second little shower that's come through. I am literally leaving right now, headed to the gate. And just really nice to see. So that should really douse a lot of those smoldering embers and things. And the animals need it and the plants need it. It's really good to see. Like I said before, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.